Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Wednesday, January 17th, 2018. The tarot card for today is the Seven of Pentacles. Today I've chosen the Seven of Pentacles from the Coffee Tarot by Janet and Ron Boyer, which was just recently released. And, this shows the farmer tending to the coffee plants and everything. And, I have to tell you, the Seven of Pentacles and what we have going on right now is very much like the farmer. Okay. I spent a lot of years on a farm, so we'll talk about this for a minute here. There are some crops that big farmers, they grow them, they harvest them, and they're done with them. And they plow up the field. But right now, you have all these different irons in the fire, all these different projects that you're working on. And the projects in your life are like your crop. And there are some things that, as long as you keep tending to them, and managing them, the growth remains, and they grow and they grow. And an example would be, maybe tomatoes, beans, different things, zucchini. It just as an example. And, you don't pick one time. You can always come back and pick again. So this card is often, viewed as your rewards. And, what happens if you go claim all of your rewards at once? That's it. One shot deal. Okay. This is more about, assessing all of your situations, giving all of them your equal time. And as you assess them, allowing for the potential for growth. Because this year, 2018, and this time frame right now, following yesterday's new moon in Capricorn, plus all of last week's great energies, is really bringing you the potential for manifestation through the efforts of your hard work. Sometimes, it is a little tiring. And, you stop and you look around and you're like, okay, am I doing it right? I'd say for the most part, most of you are. And that is what really matters here. Now, today, Venus, which has to do with money, goes into the sign of Aquarius late in the day. So you may want to check, my Venus in Aquarius tarot guidance and see what that means for your sign, what area you're working on with that. Okay, because that's going to be important to you. There is just like right now is not the time to be on vacation. Right now is the time to be really working and scrutinizing each thing that you're doing and making sure that you've done whatever it is. It's almost kind of like connecting the dots in a way. Because honestly, if your efforts are only half baked, then you're going to get half baked results. And what happens to a crop which isn't cared for properly? Eventually it dies off and it doesn't produce, its full capacity. So there's just, I can't even emphasize it enough right now. The sky is the limit for so many of you this year. And you're only limited by your imagination, by your desire to grow everything in your life. So if you keep working at it, and you take the time, look everything over, there may be some small rewards that can be reaped today. I have no doubt that some of you will. But do make sure that you take the time to look over everything. Like I said, if you have a number of irons in the fire, go over all of them. You may not need to do something about each individual one today, but you should definitely be keeping track of your progress, because this is a card of progress. It's a card of progress, a card of growth, and you want to make sure that you're up to date with that you're aware of where you stand. That is how you're going to bring all of these things to fruition and, bring up, I can't even begin to describe it enough. After everything that you've been through, and you're in this new 5-year cycle, this first few months here, it's like a period of recovery. Like you've already gotten past the hard times, but you're working on what comes in this next phase. And if you just sit around and think, oh, okay, well, I did that, that's it, I'm done, it's like your crop is going to die. Okay, so now what you need to do is make sure that you're investing your time and your efforts for your future to create the life that you truly want. Because that, my friends, is what is on the horizon. And I want you to make sure that you go and read last night's blog post, which came out a few minutes after the new moon, outlining everything that I'm doing this year. And I want to thank you all very much for listening. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.